No, I think you're exactly right. I always step back and say, in the broad sense, there's a reason Joe Biden's approval rating's at 33%. I mean, because tell me one thing they have done right. We know what we got: record crime, record inflation, record illegal immigration. We got record prices in energy. We got this cancellation of the pipeline. You could just keep going on. And of course, now we have what's happening in the market today. I think yesterday the news was there are a couple 100,000 jobless claims. We got 10 million Americans, 10 million jobs that need to be filled right now. Think about that number, Stuart.
Yeah.
The population of Ohio is 11.5 million. We almost have the population of Ohio, that number of jobs in our national economy that need to be filled. So I think that's the only conclusion a rational person can reach. And maybe the biggest question is, who are these 33% who think he's done things right, who approve of what he's done? I'd like to meet these people. So, I think the way it works, as Matt said earlier, the president gets blamed for it. And this time it's certainly appropriate because he has a number of bad policies.
Are you getting Republicans in general maybe getting a little overconfident about your chances in November?
No, great point. No, I don't think so. But it's always something to keep in the back of our mind. Always be confident, never be overconfident. Make sure we continue to point out what they're doing wrong and what we would do if the American people decide to put us back in power, the policies that we're for, how we want to reform big tech, take away their liability protection, how we don't want to. I mean, you think about the Biden administration, what they've done is regulate, mandate, and lockdown. That's not a recipe for economic growth. So we need to talk about those things. Never get overconfident, but always be confident, because I do think there's a real good chance we're back in control come November.
Yeah, good chance. I do believe that. I think you're right on that one. Do you think it's time to end mandates, both vaccine mandates and mask mandates? What do you think?
Yeah, I mean, look, the kind of the fundamental question, if mask mandates and lockdowns work, why didn't they work? I mean, look, for goodness sake, we got a record number of people with the virus. Everything they've told us about this virus turned out to be false. Remember when Joe Biden said he had a plan? Remember when he said he would never impose a mandate? Well, he obviously did and went all the way to the Supreme Court, and the Supreme Court said it was unconstitutional. Remember when they told us it didn't come from a lab? They told us it wasn't gain of function. They told us the vaccinated couldn't get it. They told us the vaccinated couldn't transmit it. And they told us there's no such thing as natural immunity. So I think that's 7 false statements they've told us over the past 20 months. So, yeah, it's time to end it. Thank goodness the UK has reached that decision. Hopefully Democrat elected officials will do the same in our country. Someone said, the toughest part of 15 days to slow the spread is always the first 20 months. Well, it's time to end this, just like the UK decided, let's move on and get our economy back to where it needs to be and get life and freedom back to where they need to be in America.
That's it, isn't it? What we want back is our freedom so that we can make decisions for ourselves and not have those decisions imposed on us. You think Fauci should go?
Heck yeah. Because think about it. When did Dr. Fauci ever put his name on a ballot? He's making all this decision, put all this. For 2 years, he's run our lives, and yet he will never tell us what the standard is, what the objective is, what the measurement or metric is for this thing to end. He'll never answer that question. So, yeah, it's time for him to go because, again, the highest paid official in our government never has to put his name on a ballot and answer to we the people. Of course he should go, and we should do what Great Britain just did. We should get rid of all these mandates and obviously treat this virus as serious, because it is, and we have certainly. But get rid of the mandates, bring back freedom. After all, this is America.
Yeah.